new lately? Let's turn down the car. Quiet. More quiet. So lately, the absolute last experience was for me in the Norway seminar. And well, let's start from the beginning. There were a Latvian group that invited us, me and Linda, to Norway to talk about the channeling in Norway. And we went there, and there were like, well, a little less than 10 people there. And it was, well, first of all, comparing to Latvia, the big differences for me was such fresh air. In Latvia it's fresh air because there's greens around, but there was sea, and absolutely, say, some or almost half of the cars there are going on electricity, like battery cars. And that was really nice. So the air was really fresh, and we were a little bit farther away from Bergen, and air was such, I would say, really good air. So the effect from that was that once we landed outside the airport, where you expect dirty air, smokes and fuels, outside of the airport, instantly was such fresh air. And then we went to the house where we were living for the weekend. And man, the air was so fresh. It was like the man who took us there, he was talking something, but I got overdosed from the air. It was like, man, I don't quite even understand what you're talking about. And the thing is that I felt that the air inside of me, when it went inside, like all my these cells, the nerve cells, every cell in my body, just a little bit opened up. I believe that's because the air is really full with the earth energy, the nature energy that comes from the earth. We would say negatively charged energy. And it was like, man, so powerful. For like 3 days I was sleeping constantly. And then at the second day we were doing the seminar. And after the seminar I went directly to bed to sleep. And then when I come back to Riga, I was also sleeping for like, this is the second day now that I just want to sleep. I want to sleep. And I was constantly having these difficulties of sleep. Not like having difficulties to go to sleep, but it's like you wake up, you don't feel like you had too much sleep and so on. And then there was like, oh, and then you wake up and then you realize always like, a little bit floating. And when I come back, I just was sleeping constantly. So from these meditations and from the channeling experiences, what can I say is that nature, fresh air, and the energy from the earth releases all the tensions and all the stress within your body and gives it like a nature positive charge. But in our terminology, the nature has, in scientific terminology, the nature has negative charge, and everything that is above earth has a positive charge. So basically, if the air is oxygenated with trees and nature and all the things that comes from the earth and is being floated in the air, like oxygen and so on, it gives the nature charge around. So basically, what it does, when you breathe in the earth energy itself, and it gives like you the ability to blossom and start blossom. And so having fresh air is really, really necessary. And also from the fresh air, what I received lately, also from channeling, is that and also today I received a little thing, but I think most of the people already know this, that when you go to sleep, human body also reduces his energy in providing heat for the body. And what this means is that basically if you wake up quickly, sometimes you will feel that it's hard to warm myself. It's hard to warm up myself. This is because, for example, here when you have a couple of degrees and inside the room there's like 20 degrees and you go to sleep and you early in the morning wake up and you're like shaking and you woke up quickly, you're shaking, it means that you wake up too quickly. The body didn't switch back to like normal energy heating system. You say, I have lack of English words to describe this terminology, but that was interesting for me. So next time when I wake up, don't take the blankets quickly off. I'm turning on, allow a little bit heat to start coming, and then wake up, and the body will be normally back. And about the air is that also previously in the channeling information from the beings was that that water is the grounding point of energy, and you would say all types of energy, all sorts of energy, but energy itself, it can be thought energy, it can be emotional energy. In my case, this is all the same, but how people describe this, maybe in these words I will describe a little bit, a wider range of understandings, but wider range of perspectives maybe. But water is a grounding point of energy. Therefore, everything that has water can energy down the astral body, energetical body, so it can have a grounding point at this, you could say, earth plane. And also, water has the emotions as thoughts. In simple words, you can say vibration. As thoughts, as emotion, as feelings, as all kinds of it. Also aura colors, and so on and so on. The thing is, what I wanted to say is that most of information is already in the water. But the next thing was that it's also in the air. And I was like, what do you mean in the air? It's like, then more information was coming from the Enrico that I mentioned his name, he's already instantly here. And it gets a little bit funnier and funnier. What I mean by air is that when you have a thought, for example, like we humans, most of the time we live really close to each and every human being other. And like in huge cities, for example. And then the stress levels and the thoughts can be easily felt by every one of us. What I mean is that eagles flying around. What I mean is that if you are, for example, meditating in a city, you relax, and all of a sudden you receive many thoughts, and you then try to reduce your thoughts, reduce your energy, and again, thoughts. But when you are, for example, in the nature, you can relax, and you can more easily, you can shut down your mind. And also what beings in channeling said that when you go into outer space, and I didn't understand that, but I will explain this a little bit now. When you go out in outer space, they said one time that, and then you will have like a complete, you would say, or really high enlightenment all of a sudden, because there will be no informational fields that are like blocking you. And I was like, well, why is the differences between the other space and down here? Why is such a difference? And I was like, well, I didn't understand. And I said, okay, yeah, well, right here, maybe in the earth level, there is like many humans next to each and everybody, like informational field that can be maybe sensitized easily. And I said, what is the difference in outer space? And then I understood that it's meant like outer space, you don't have the air that carries this all informational fields. For example, you start to resonate a thought, you breathe in, you breathe out, and your aura is all around the air, and the information around you resonates and vibrates the air around you, and also the water around you and water inside you. And this information, these feelings can be sensitized by other beings, as other people and dogs and everybody, and they have this energy reaction to that energy that you give up. Sometimes it can be only felt, sometimes it can be felt and have an instant reaction to it, and sometimes it can be felt and interpreted by mind into different words. For example, you feel something that is positive and you say, oh, it's like sunshine, it's so beautiful, so nice. Other feels the same positiveness, but he describes, oh, it's when you get lucky, it's when you're laughing, and it's, different words have to describe the same energy. So you resonate the oxygen, the air around you, and it carries this energy, well, no matter where it goes. And the others can feel this energy. But also what I understood is that the nature, the trees, the grass, everything that grows, as we call nature, takes the earth energy through the leaves and breathes out the energy, like, photosynthesis, or how do you call it. But the thing is also that it charges the air, from our human perspective, positively, with positive energy, as peace, as calmness, and also electric charges, like negatively charged ions, protons. I don't know the name of that in English. In Latvian we call it ionized, I don't know how in English. And this, what it does is basically, we as humans, when we receive cosmic energy, when we are all around electrical stuff, we get to charge ourselves electricity, charge ourselves with radiation, you would say. And it causes us stress, it causes us painful, it causes us some kinds of illnesses, vegetarian distortion, or how you say. It's basically when you feel pain and doctors don't know anything what you diagnosed to, and they give you, you have this dystonia, and in Latvia we call it vegetativa dystonia. It's that, but it's basically nerve stress. And when you breathe in the ionized air from the nature energy charge, earth energy charge energy from the air, you get the nerves just release and relax and release and relax. And the first thing that you will feel is that you get relaxed and a little bit dizzy, and you feel like this. And also the next symptom is when you get sleepy. And all of this we do also in meditations, when we take in the earth energy, and people get so sleepy, so dizzy, but it really helps in amplifying your aura, expanding your aura, and having your energy, having and expanding your energy to do the purpose of channeling or intuition or whatever. And so what I want to say is that when people go to nature, or close to nature, or high up in the mountains, they get farther away from this air which is informationally charged with all kinds of thoughts, that the emotions that we have here in cities. They can be positive thoughts, they can be negative thoughts, they can be positive emotions that we feel positive, and they can be stressful emotions that we feel fearful and stressful. But as Enrico always says, that it's up to you how you take this energy. So basically you can quickly release this energy, and it's a bunch of stories about this, but you can quickly release this energy, or you can keep it for yourself and trying to get angry on everybody. What do you feel angry? What you're looking at me? Or you can, okay, I feel anger now, I will release this anger, or I'll say I feel much better. And it's it's a matter of your reaction. So what I want to say is that also the nature and the trees and the earth energy purifies, charges positively with nature energy, earth energy, the air, and when you breathe in peace, and when you breathe out, you breathe out all the stress. So, when you are farther away from the city, and also understood that pyramids does the same effect. The pyramids somehow from this geometrical shape, what I understood from the channeling is that the pyramids somehow with this geometrical shape, not somehow, but it works somehow like this, that it filters the informational fields around. For example, you are deep in the city, but you have a pyramid in your house. You go inside this pyramid, and it filters out all the informational fields. But understood, it happens inside of the pyramid. Filters out the informational fields, such as thoughts, emotions, like I was talking. And what this does, it helps in your deep meditations. What I mean by this, it helps you in deep meditations, not feeling so much thoughts. For example, it filters out all the energies around, the informational fields in the air around, and it has the. Then when you are inside, you need to only cool down your mind. You need to only relax your mind. There is not millions of informational fields that are coming through you. And when you cool down and you relax your mind, it's much easier to completely relax. Much easier. And when you are completely relaxed, it's much easier to feel the higher vibrations that come from other dimensions. So this could be also the same energy exchange as vibration energy change through the air that we talk about this, but it happens the same through top of your crown chakra, and it transforms the energy into feelings, and then feelings transforms quickly, instantly, with your mind to thought forms, as visions, as pictures, as understanding. Oh, I know, I understand. Now I understand. So basically what I meant is that it helps to lower down the frequencies around you in your environment, to lower your energies down, lower your mind down, keep you a calm mind, and there are no more all of a sudden out of nowhere thoughts that came. I would say vibrations that came, because you're in the pyramid, all vibrations around are filtered, and it gives you the inner peace, much steadier and balanced inner peace, through which you can amplify your energies, change your energies, and align your energies to whatever that being is, or whatever that information is that you want to have or channel through. And so this is the little story about the air. The information is in the air. So if you want to have a steadier mind, if you want to keep a calmer mind, stay with the fresh air, nature charged air. This can be open windows to your house, in your office, exchange the air, keep trees or plants in your house with the soil, and let them grow, water them, and have a pyramid in your house, and also when you do meditations, you also expand energy through your house. So even if you meditate this and then in your house, in your home, you will charge it up, the air and the environment, with your own energy, making it more and more energy charged, you would say, positive energy charge. And what else is new? Also keep in mind, all waters are positively charged once they are taken off the ground and kept in bottles in shops where there is no only electricity around. So if you want to have a fresh water, don't take it directly from the earth. How you say, the Akka was well, directly from the well, and drink it directly. Don't take it home, drink it instantly. And you will feel when you drink it, when you feel like all of your cells are like waking up, like whoa, 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 whoa. You'll feel that is the earth energy charged water. And what Enrico said also, that the living water, you would say, when you see it, when you take out of somewhere, when you take it out, well or somewhere, a special place from the ground, if it sparkles, it indicates that it's a living water, like a life water of life. So basically, I've never seen such waters. When you pour it into your cup, and bubbles like this are popping out, like thick, small dots of water like pop out. It's like sparkling water in our case, but it's not caused by sparkling water. It's caused by because the water is so highly charged with the earth energy, internal energies. It's a negatively charged, and when all air is positively charged, so they like want to like jump out, like match is opposite. So let's drink this good water right here. And thank you for watching. I'm going to Riga, and I would love to go also to channel abroad, because here in my groups I've done like maybe 700 videos in Latvian, and all of people which I met, they already know everything what I want to say. When we channel, we have new information all the time, but it's like I have nothing new to say other than just watch your videos. But it's really nice to receive, like, sometimes I receive SMS, oh, thank you very much, thank you, like a long SMS. Sometimes people call me, it's like, man, those videos completely changed my life, I'm so happy, I'm so excited. Sometimes people say they get sometimes sad, and then they just know what to do. They turn on any Enrico channeling video and they get happy instantly. They get happier. So this gives some kind of, once you receive like they pay for a seminar that's like give you I can pay for my, let's say, bills or something, but this, thank you, this, whatever, gives like a meaning to it, like, oh yeah, I must continue. And when we were in Norway, they said also that when we were about to leave, they said like a billion thanks, and keep doing this stuff, like it's like something important. I don't know, it's like, well, yeah, I don't know if there is something else for me to do other than just share this information, but if you put it this way, it keeps me thinking that maybe it is really a valuable information. Well, maybe not the information which I was talking here, but it's like, it's all of it, you could say all of it. And there was also one famous singer in Latvia. She also is coming to seminars, and last time when we met, after the seminar, she went away and she said, Matis, I said, yes, keep doing this, people need this. I was like, okay, what do they need this? That was I thinking, but I didn't ask that. But then I think, from my position, okay, right, it's like obvious, like it's like completely obvious that how the trees grow, how that grows. Sometimes when I meet people, I have so much information about that person. It's like, why should I share? Because I already know that that person's beings, that person, angels, guides, whatever, they will help him and they will guide him to that direction, what they need and what he needs. Like, whatever you have, you can accelerate your, you would say, clean yourself, clean your energies, become more and more enlightened. You can definitely accelerate that if you wish, but also having this experience as being not enlightened or not fully self-understood, is also a nice experience. So basically, there is no reason to accelerate or slow down. It's like your life is already giving what you need to have. It's like there's no worries to hurry. You will die. Eventually, we all will die somehow, or change forms when we decide to do that. And you will have another experience and another experience. It's like it doesn't matter. It's like the only thing that matters is shine yourself, show your true self, be your true self. And it's like, yeah, but that's the point. And then one time I was asking Enrico, like, what is the teachings the beings give, like Enrico, that you give? What is in one word, what is the absolute teaching? And in Latvian, this is ļaujies, which can basically be interpreted into English in different ways. One is relax, but it's not that. A similar word would be let it go, but it's not that. It means like you have to let something go. Then it's let it be, which is really closer to the name ļaujies, let it be. But the word in Latvian ļaujies describes more something like in English what we describe as, this is one word in Latvian, but it's maybe sentences in English to describe the meaning of the word. So in English it would be something like, as I always say, just relax from your life, step back from your stresses, step back from your thoughts, step back from everything. Everything will happen what needs to happen. You don't have to worry about anything. Just step in the boat of the universe, and the river of the universe will take you where you need to be. All you need to be is just let it happen. Just like relax, let it go, let it be, and let it happen. It's like something like this. So this is what Enrico said. And then I asked a little bit later about what is the absolute purpose of beings, no matter Earth or other places. The absolute purpose or the absolute teaching, we would say, for the beings, no matter dimension, all around, everywhere. And he said, be your true self at all given moments. And I would love to explain this is that no matter dimension, who you are, no matter in which place you are, whether you are somebody truly holy or somebody in the working as a slave in the slave industry, whatever it may be. I don't know how to say it in English, but it's a black working force, dark working force, something like this. It means like you're working like a slave, like 20 hours a day or so, in a dark place and in bad environment. So basically what I want to say is that no matter the situation, no matter the place, no matter the dimension, all the things in all dimensions, in all places, is be your true self. What it means is that feel yourself, shine yourself, understand who you are by feeling that you are, and by to understand the feeling that you are, you have to just start, let yourself ļauties, let yourself be, let it go, relax, and let it be, and let it happen. And then the inner light will start to come up. It can come up with tears, it can come up with joy, it can come up with happiness, it can come up with loving feelings, and it starts to like shine out, and you get more and more peace in you, more and more love in you, more and more all your true self shining energies that the true self has. And you start feeling this more, and even more. And that means that you start to shine your true self. And what it does, it amplifies energy, understanding, wisdom, everything positively, because you start to be the true self that you are. and your true self is like something like God, something like Goddess, something like high angel that absolutely is full with lovingness. But for example, if your true being is intellectual, you have the loving intellectual feelings that you feel that you want to have yourself to be more creative, for example, intellectually creative. Some have pure loving experiences, pure loving beings. They are like they want to care for each other, they want to help each other. This is their true self, a little bit different. So some have different. So basically, all beings and the true self is completely different. It's completely different. So this instantly means that there is no one spiritual teacher in which path you have to follow. The idea is that there are spiritual teachers or teachers that teach you and show you and like give you something, and the purpose is for you to take for yourself what fits needed and what feels to be, hey, this helps, no matter what he is or who he is, but this information helps. And so you don't follow his footsteps, but you take the information or the energy or the feeling or the from him for yourself, and you like feel that, yeah, this truly helps me understanding, this truly helps me. And this is the reason of this is the meaning of having other informations. And I want to share also another thing. There are also like I don't know how to say, healers and clear visioners or clear insights that have the, well, I don't know how to say in English, that word like, hey, I can predict your future or something. Well, basically this is like a marketing more, and they're advertising, and creating expectations, and then creating also feeling of loss, feeling of guilt, not like guilt, feeling of sadness that, oh, I failed, and also just creating expectations. What I want to say is that one time there was like a newspaper, they wanted to do an article of me, and they did like an interview with me only, and I said, well, yeah, like you can also interview Enrico, and they said like, okay, and they watched a couple of videos. Well, maybe they didn't watch videos, but then they called me later, and they were thinking about this interview, and they say, well, yeah, well, maybe we can like have this interview just like clear my doubts. And then when she said clear her doubts, I said, man, I will not like spend my energy or time to like change your belief systems. Like, if you have doubts, that is your choice. And but the thing is, what I want to say is that, well, she's I would think everybody that works in journalism in many ways, they're skeptical, and also they keep a steady point on what they want to like advertise or write articles of. But what I want to say is that having and being doubtful is the person's own choice, is the person's own feeling in the own necessary experience. And also what I want to say is also about this story is not that it's not that about the doubts, but it's that I feel I will not advertise this. I feel like let people find themselves, because when I was talking, well, it's not like advertise, like I had this idea that maybe some newspaper can write about this. It's like, nah. The idea that I said that beings in front at the beginning when I started the channel said that you will be well known, what I've held in Latvia, and do you want to do this? Not like I want to do this, but you have to do this. I was like, no, and they said you have to do this. I was like, no, and they said you have to do this. It's not like opposite offense. It was like, man, you're born to do this. It was like this is an agreement or something to do this, and people need this. It's like something like this. I was like, no, and then I thought, okay. Like was there more seminar, more people were coming. It's like, okay, I will do this, but let it be exciting, interesting, because there are many also people talking about many things. They are like serious and thinking about which words to say and which words not to say, how to present it, how to advertise it, how do other people think about this, and so on. So it was like a bunch of nonsense, I would say. But it's like complete chill, complete relax, and let it be exciting. And then when I thought, the journalist was saying that she wants to do the article with Enrico, but she's like, also she mentioned about her doubts, and it's like, all right, so yeah, I said, okay, so I will call you then next week. And I didn't call her because like, what? I don't want to spend my energy time like for example, what I imagine is that what I imagined was that she has some questions that she is not even interested in, and I need to, in the channeling, go into channeling, call some being, Enrico for example, and answer her question to a question that she is not even interested in. It's like, what's the purpose of that? And also the thing is that about the Enrico is that they are how do you say, don't actually care about many things other than being more and more excited and more exciting, and happier and joyful. So what I want to say is also that if you share information, if you do something, or if you think somebody is true or false, or somebody is other people, other informations, whatever, that sometimes people are telling to me, I want to help my sister, but she's not even listening to me. In all fields and all ways. It's like that, but you don't have to help her. You have to help her when she asks. It's like, why? Because she has her own experiences, her own energies, her own way. The only way how you can help somebody is by being yourself, being who you actually are. And then you start shining yourself. You start shining who you actually are. And from that energy, they will feel this energy, they will sense this energy, and it will be all what they needed to, like, in a way, help them. Because by feeling these energies, by feeling the higher energies, by feeling the energies that come from above,